What is up, guys? Adrian here from Losh TV, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are back at Universal Studios Florida because I heard from a little bird, that bird is Twitter and a bunch of people, that there is some Horror Nights construction, some stellar Horror Nights construction going on inside this park right now. So, gonna get in there and see all the spooks. Now, just to think that in a couple of months we're gonna be walking through these gates and seeing nothing but our worst nightmares straight ahead of us. Who knows what's going to be this first scare zone that we walk into, but I know that I am beyond excited, and I feel like it's going to be a really good Horror Nights here regardless. And now as we walk into the park, we see the Universal Studios store has some lights above it that are for Halloween Horror Nights. Got some right there, and then some over here on this side. Pretty cool stuff. Now as we move down from the Universal Studios store and we start to go towards Despicable Me Minion Mayhem, we start to see that some of the lighting has made its way to Production Central itself. We have those over there, some down here, and then some that are literally right there. It's pretty awesome, pretty excited to know this event just starts in a few weeks, and can't wait for all these scare zones to get announced. I can't wait to see what kind of props they bring out here. It's gonna be amazing, and I can't wait. Now, normally when looping the park, I will go straight this way to New York. However, today I will take another path and come this way to go towards Hollywood, because I heard a lot of constructions going on over there, and that's where we saw our most physical prop as of yet, and off of pictures alone it looks gorgeous. I can't wait to see it with my own two eyes. And just think about it, very soon Mel's Drive-In will be turned into Mel's Die-In, and that's when we will all be beyond excited. But now if you look off in the distance here, you can possibly see it, and if you can't, I'm gonna get a lot closer so you guys can. And here we go, guys. We have some physical props out for Horror Nights. I love the little like blending in do not climb sign that's here, but as we keep going down, we can see that this is a very nicely detailed thing. Now, this on the speculation map is vampires. However, to me, this doesn't really give me like a vampire vibe. It gives me more of like a Graveyard Games aesthetic, and truly, I like it. I like it a lot. It's going to look like a nice zone, hopefully. We'll see. But as you guys can see here, pardon our dust, we're in the process of transforming our park for Halloween Horror Nights. And now here on the opposite end of the street, we can see that they have one that mirrors the exact thing that is on the opposite side. So pretty cool. Like I said, these look like catacombs, so we'll see what happens. And then this sign, of course, does the same exact thing. But since we're in Hollywood and we're near Five and Dime, I think it's time that we go see what Horror Nights merchandise they have left over here in the store. And this stand right here shows us everything that they have left for Horror Nights 2022 preview merchandise so far. The ornaments are $20. You have the Halloween still, you have the Universal Monsters, as well as the Never Go Alone ornament, and then finally the Horrors of Blumhouse ornament, along with a t-shirt for the Horrors of Blumhouse. And that's pretty much everything they have that is Horror Nights merchandise at the moment. There might be some more with the next announcement, but we'll see. However, now as we exit Five and Dime, we will take one last look around here in Hollywood, just so you guys can see these props. They are gorgeous, like I said, and I can't wait to see what this zone's gonna look like. This zone usually always blows me away every year, so we'll see what happens. Now we're gonna start walking into Central Park, so let's go. And then here in the wild, we have discovered a crazy Xavier. Who would have guessed it? Who would have guessed it? Out here, just at Universal. Look at him with that amazing Horror Nights shirt. He knows what's going on. He knows. Now we're in Central Park, and nothing has really changed here. It's all still the same lighting trusses that were here last time. So no props have been brought out here yet. Like I said, the only ones that are out are the ones that are out in front that were in Hollywood. But doesn't hurt to lap the park and see what's going on and what can be new. You never know what can pop up. You never know what you can see. Alright guys, and something that's not a Horror Nights update. Over here we have the Central Park Archway. It is back. Awesome. And now we're going to move down here to Springfield, where right now, as of yet, we don't have anything in terms of Horror Nights. So we have gone all the way through Springfield. We have walked past World Expo. And now we are here in front of the Fear Factor live stage show. And right now, nothing really has changed. It's all the same. They have everything on the lighting rinks. That we're really not going to see anything more of until they start putting up signs and telling us what this show is. So, pretty cool, pretty awesome. Hope it's Halloween Nightmare Fuel 2. But that's just a personal wish. We're now going to start walking towards London. I know they have some lighting rinks over here. Gonna look at those and explore. Here we'll get a nice view of the waterfront, and you guys can see some of these lighting trusses that are over here, like that one right there, along with this one right over here. Now there is one that matches that pair on the opposite side of this. It's pretty cool, and this will be my like monthly reminder that there will be nothing going on here at Diagon Alley as of now. It's just going to be a normal area. This is really where you can come and relax during horror nights. If you don't really feel like getting scared, but you want to be here, come to London, come to Diagon Alley. Enjoy the atmosphere. It's quiet. You can have a butterbeer. You can sit down and relax. So yeah, enjoy that. Now over here at Pier 41, we usually have some bars along with maybe a snack truck. And it goes to show that we are going to have it still due to the lights that we have over here. Now as we continue to go, you will see that opposite rink that I was talking about here in Diagon Alley / London. And it's right there. As we start walking down the street here in San Francisco, we see the lighting rinks, and this central area is still closed off. Now we don't know how long this will be. Hopefully it'll be done by Horror Nights. I'm pretty sure it will be, and we'll see. I'm excited.
About all this truck though. Look at it, all these lights, and they're on.
Pull. But yeah, we have all these trusses everywhere, not just the ones in the Fast and Furious queue, like Xavier wanted to let us know. But we have them everywhere. Lights here, lights there, lights everywhere. It's like a light story written by Dr. Seuss. And now we are in New York, and I can't wait to get a taste of those delicious pizza fries. Yeah, you got that right. Pizza fries are great. And now we start to walk down the streets of New York, and we see that there are nothing really out here. It's all bland streets at the moment. However, just like we saw in Hollywood, things will start popping up very soon, and I can't wait to see it. Who knows what's gonna pop up here? If the rumors are true, are we gonna see candy stands? Are we gonna see giant lollipops? Is it just gonna be something huge over here? I don't know. I guess we'll find out very soon. But let me tell you guys one thing. If there's a place that you want to come to escape away for things during Halloween Horror Nights, take a trip right down here, over here in Sting Alley. It's a great relaxation point, and you can just get away from the crowds for a little bit. And as we walk into Sting Alley, Xavier pointed out something really interesting. They have some lighting in here. Maybe this isn't the place you can come and relax at this year. Maybe this is the year we finally see something in Sting Alley again. Who knows? And now as we continue to walk down the streets of New York, I'll give you one guess to what we're gonna do right now. I'll give you 3 seconds. All right, we're going in to check out the whole desk in the back of the Tribute store, because this is the ever-growing Easter egg that changes every time after I show up to the park. We're still waiting for the stew. And here we are at the magic table. The table that tells the future. Well, not really, maybe the past. But we are reliving the past on a daily basis. This right here is the latest news article that has been added to this. Oh, that was cool. Local theater closes its doors after 58 years. Now, along with us looking at this every week, we also have the newest segment here. Xavier Explains It.
All right, so we're going to do this, I guess, weekly. We're going to go over the storyline that's happening here. So we're going to start off in 1883. That's this one here. Yeah. So tribute store, the tribute theater opens up. Okay, nice. She opens up. So what happens next? 1927 and 1928, you have the tribute players. They host their performance of Dracula. Cool. We love Dracula. Then we go to 1930 to 1931. That's this one. It says, thank you, due to your donations, you know, we can open up the tribute store with the new owner. So, tribute store opens. We go to then 1939. That's this one over here. The tribute store owners mysteriously vanish. Well, I think we figured out how they vanished, why they vanished, because then we go down to 1942. That's this one over here. We found out that once the parents vanished, the son took over ownership. Well, they linked it to some mysterious candy and popcorn that was getting poisoned. So they found out that it was the son who took over ownership of the theater and the girlfriend. They were poisoning people with the candy. So let's see what happened next. Okay, all right. So we go to this one here. The theater closes down, you know, because, you know, the crazy son and girlfriend. The theater closes down. Then we get down to 1979. The mayor of this time period decides he's ready to reopen the theater after some tragedy and despair that happens. So then we go to the last one, 1982. Tribute store reopens, and that's what you guys see when you come visit the Tribute store, the new reopened Tribute store. So join us next week where we'll talk about the next article that may appear here on this desk, and you'll get an updated story.
And now as we exit the Tribute store, we have the only lighting truss in New York as of right now. And like I said last time, this is just going to light up the New York Library and let you see a lot better when you go into the houses back here by the sound stages. Well, I think we're going to start making our way towards the front of the park one last time. But before we do that, let's take a look at the top of the buildings here over in New York, where we can see some of the lighting for Halloween Horror Nights. Now this gets all of us Horror Nights fans beyond excited, and I can't wait to see this. It's gonna be epic. And now as we walk down the streets here of Production Central, you guys can get a better view of what the lights look like here, what the lighting situation is like. So you can see we have a light over there, and then some more that are scattered around here. They're all mostly spotlights, so this will be a like flash and show zone. We'll see what it's gonna look like. Very exciting. Very much so. Cannot wait to see what this turns out to be. Alright guys, I want to thank you so much for joining us. We basically saw everything that they had out for Horror Nights. A lot has changed in like the literal 3 days since the last time I was out here. So, pretty exciting.
Yeah, it's exciting, like to see everything that's in Hollywood right now. Like I'm ready.
Yeah, those set pieces are gorgeous. It has me excited to see what the other zones are gonna look like. However, Hollywood always gives me the most love when it comes to zones. Who knows what everything else can bring. So, fingers crossed that this year is gonna be a solid zone year, because I think we're due for one.
I'm gonna say it now. I think Hollywood is gonna be something like a graveyard and a mausoleum. Like if you look at it, it kind of looks like a mausoleum. So
it reminds me of Graveyard Games. The way you look at it, everything just reminds me of Graveyard Games. So I gotta agree with you on that. But with all of that being said, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment down below what you guys want to do next, what you guys want us to do next. I don't even know how to speak English. Subscribe if you guys already haven't done so. And stay excellent, my dudes.